All right, buddy, I'm excited. Today, we're going into Arkansas. What do you mean move? We can't even hit each other here. Wait, sorry. Or did you say move?
It was a little bit of a both combination there.
By the way, welcome back to American Truck Simulator, where, yes, like I said, we're going to Arkansas. We bought the DLC. What's in Arkansas?
Brand new DLC. Not only the new DLC, it's the new update. Oh, what's in it?
Yeah, what is in Arkansas? The only thing I think of is, like,
sawdust.
Sawdust?
Yeah, because it has Arkansas.
Is that really what we're going to go with, Obi?
I've never been to Arkansas. I don't know anything about this place. I didn't even know where it was at on the map because I'm uneducated in geography.
It's the same. That's bad. It's like the one time I'm going to totally agree with you.
I thought it was in the top left corner.
We're actually in Oklahoma, but we're about to cross the border into Arkansas. What are we in? Isabel or something? Or Idabel?
We in Idabel, Oklahoma.
Idabel, Oklahoma. By the way, hit the thumbs up button for some more American Truck Simulator. Everybody likes the podcast style. Also, I got a compliment for you, Obi.
Really, me?
Yeah, you. So, I like to read my comment section during these videos as we cruise on the highway here. Hold on, let me go back to it.
Very dangerous, okay.
There was like one of my top comments from my last video was like, we do like the chill Obi. You remember how you were saying like you feel like you chilled out a little bit?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. That's like one of the top comments on the video.
No way.
It says it's by Gold Gaming 78. Obi is better chill, not gonna lie.
I mean, I can get loud if you want me to. Just bring it back real quick.
No.
Just real fast.
No.
Just
okay, you get scream once.
Yeah. Okay, I'm done.
Okay, that's it. You're no longer allowed to do that. By the way, that same person asked us, where's your favorite place you've been on vacation?
Hawaii.
You
Yeah.
know what's bad?
I don't know if I have to explain what.
I haven't been on many vacations, like other than our YouTube, which isn't technically a vacation, it's technically a YouTube trip, or like, we went to Vegas and all that. The only place that we ever go is like Galveston, which is down on the coastline of Texas. It's like a Galveston Island.
Oh, I thought you said I've been to Galveston. I don't know what that is.
Galveston, I mean, it's pretty cool. Water's a little bit on the dirty side, but it's just because it's sandy. It's in the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah, my favorite place is the Hawaii. But then my most look forward to trips are when like me, you, and Spy and everyone gets together and hangs out.
Yeah, I like those. Like you might be coming to Dallas here in like like a month? A little over a month. A month and a half.
I don't know.
You might. We'll see.
I'm going, but I don't know the date or anything. I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know.
I'm driving there. I'm gonna drive there in real life. 14-hour drive, baby.
By the way, look for Arkansas signs because I want to see when we actually cross. So I want to see what Arkansas is about. Like what do you picture Arkansas being?
I picture some farmlands, and I also picture pine trees and sometimes tornadoes.
Okay, I think farmlands is fair. Tornadoes is probably a thing they deal with a lot. They're in that area. I don't know about pine. Maybe they do have pine trees.
I don't know.
What makes you say pine trees when you hear Arkansas?
Well, that you said picture what I picture, so that's what I pictured.
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm slowing down here, Camodo. Don't hit me. I see you coming up.
I'm coming. I don't want to get stuck on the train tracks here. I think I've passed through Arkansas on the way to Alabama. Man, I'll tell you what, the southeast just folds into each other. Wait, no, I wouldn't have. No, I passed through Louisiana. Never mind. Yeah, I would have gone north. All right, never mind.
How did you do that?
Hey, there's a
you coming from the ocean?
Train. Well, why would you cut through the ocean? No, I would have went like north and out of my way. I take that back. See, this is why we're not good with maps, Obi. This is why we rely on GPSs.
Well, this is why we're not YouTubers. I mean, this is why we are YouTubers. We're not geographers.
We're not YouTube. Oh, you've got to be. Come on. Get out the way.
What? Oh, comments have said that the difference between the horns. Remember we asked that?
Yeah.
So this horn is city horn. This loud horn is highway horn.
Man, I don't care. I'm honking the loud one. I like the loud one.
Oh, same. Everyone can wake up.
Yeah, buddy. Also, fart break.
Fart break? Yep.
I'm hitting the Jake break right now.
Oh, yeah. Fart break, yeah.
Yeah, fart break. We call it the fart break. Lots of vultures out here. Man, I'm getting Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes out here, even though we're not in Texas.
You know what? I am feeling that.
Yeah, like that's like abandoned spooky house over here. We got a bunch of like creeks, lots of forest areas.
We're in it. There's a sign.
This is it. Arkansas is our grand welcome. What's it say?
Cows?
Oh, this is the natural state. Did it say nature or natural? I think it said natural. I couldn't really read the sign. I was trying to pay attention to the car beside me.
Arkansas has, what are these, cherry blossoms here? Maybe.
There's a train yard.
Sure. Train yard. We got banks.
Banks.
Used cars.
Oh, I see a doggy. There was a doggy over on the side of the road.
Cows. Dude, this place has everything.
Honestly, I kind of like it. It's got that cozy, like, small town vibe.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking this a lot.
Yeah,
it's very nice here.
By the way, I think this contract is going to take us through Little Rock. So that's like the main, biggest, probably city that Arkansas has to offer, unless maybe I'm mistaken.
Yeah, I've heard you say Little Rock like 8 times today. Are you in love with Little Rock? Be honest.
You know what? Maybe it's a lovely place and I want to see it, and we're hopefully going to pass through it, I think. I think that's where our contract takes us.
Moo cows to the right?
Moo cows, okay. Could have made a joke there, but I chose to be the mature one today.
Was it about my mom?
No, it was not about your mom.
Your mom's a question for the podcast.
All right, go ahead.
Emergency left lane, by the way. Okay, when you was a kid, did you think chocolate milk came from like brown cows?
OB.
Oh, do I? Uh-oh.
I was sitting there, I was like, man, we got a big turn coming up here, and Obi's just going, we're taking the same. Oh,
we should be. We're going both to Idabel. Oh, yeah.
No, we came from Idabel. We're going to Jonesboro, I think. That's a nice U-turn, by the way. Yours told you to go left, right?
Yeah.
You just weren't paying attention.
Correct, yeah.
You weren't being safe there. Oh, see, you did that right in front of a trooper here. Oh, and I've never seen, what's the Arkansas state troopers look like? That is a really bland scheme.
But it looks fast. It looks like you ain't out running it.
Probably not.
I'm hitting the horn. Go.
Nah, I think he's trying to let me in. I'm being in the way here.
No. I'm the one in the way. So anyways, when you was a kid, did you think like normal milk came from cows and chocolate milk came from brown cows?
No, I wasn't that stupid.
Even as a kid?
I just thought they just threw a big thing of Nesquik in there and they turned it into chocolate milk. Actually, we used to use that, what's that, Hershey syrup?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, see, that. I mean, I knew that because I knew how to make it. So, it was like, there's no way that the chocolate, like... Now, I do say I like the chocolate milk that you buy in the jug better. Like, to me, it tastes more rich, like the Dutch chocolate milk.
Have you ever had Fairlife?
Yeah, Fairlife's good.
That's my jams, dude. I will drink an entire bottle. Oh, so smooth. It's like drinking a velvet robe.
Oh, passing a very slow farm truck. Grandpa's in the way.
Grandpa was in the way?
But I like the Fairlife. It's really smooth. It's not heavy like the other ones.
It's very pasteurized.
Pasteurized?
I don't know.
Pasteurized.
Pasteurized. Yeah, it's like ultra pasteurized.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I really like the scenery through here.
It's very cozy. I would 100% live here.
There's like a lake or something or at least a big pond to the right of us, or creek.
There is, dude.
That looks like where
Jason Voorhees was drowned at.
Where was that?
Where did that movie take place? I don't know.
That's about to say. I was going to ask the same question. I feel like it took place in like the Northeast or something. Or maybe
I feel like it was Texas.
Was it?
I feel like a lot of killers just end up in Texas because it's so big.
Yeah, it's hard to find people there, isn't it?
Yeah, I got a question for the podcast.
Go ahead, hit me.
And I've asked many of my friends this. Let's just say you murdered someone, okay? And you had to get rid of the body. What would you do?
Can we keep it? Well, I mean, if you're speaking logistically, we are passing over a giant lake right now. And I think that, a little bit of concrete, some rope.
Okay.
You probably can get rid of it.
I came up with an awesome, brilliant idea.
That is not where I pictured this going, Obi.
Well, I was watching a killer documentary or whatever, and how like murderers like get rid of the body and stuff like that. And I was like, they're going through a lot of work. Like, what if? Okay, hear me out. You have a body, and you just put it in a garbage bag and put it in a trash can, like an hour before the trash pickup comes.
Yeah, but they could trace that back. They're gonna find the body.
How? It's gonna go to a gigantic dump.
Yeah, but as they're dumping it out, there's a good chance they're gonna see it. Bodies are full of fluid. Why are we talking about this? This is not where I pictured this going.
Double bag it.
Even if you double bag it, I feel like, my goodness, how many lakes and creeks are we gonna run over here?
Did you know garbage trucks have cameras in the back so they can see what people are like being dumped into the dump? But
okay, so you don't think that maybe they would see a bloody bag potentially?
It's like, well, I'm gonna get one of those black ones that like hides the colors.
Oh, like the industrial size ones?
Oh yeah. And I'm gonna double bag it. I really think I can get away with it.
By the way, do you even feel like we're on a highway right now?
I feel like we're on a very small, cozy vibed highway.
Because there's like stoplights in it, but here's Hot Springs. Whatever a Hot Springs is.
You're hot, boy.
Okay, there's gotta be those hot springs out here, right? Where you go in there.
Yellowstone? Where's Yellowstone at?
I don't think Yellowstone's in this area. I think Yellowstone's...
They had hot springs, right?
Isn't it? Oh, I'm going to sound so stupid. I don't think it's in this area. I think Yellowstone's on the west coast, I believe.
Oh.
I think. Don't hold me to that.
I'm holding you right to it. The comment section will, too.
By the way, I got more questions here from the comment section.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so this guy's got 3 questions. He also said they love the chill talk. Okay, so I'm going to try to read these and not... Oh, I got to get into the right lane.
Red car right there.
Okay, yeah. I'm gonna do an illegal double turn here, and I'm going to assume that this lane I can turn in.
Okay, I'm going to do an illegal curb hop here to keep up with you.
Oh, look at that little shopping center over there. They got like a little ice cream truck and stuff. I like these small towns. These are nice.
Same.
Okay, anyways.
Okay, come. Question, bro.
First said, love the chill talk. So, first question is, what's the best game you've played that got ruined by bad gameplay, bugs, and how so? Oh, that's a good question.
I see that. Best game I played. Remember Islands? I don't know if you played that.
Yeah, Wildlands. I attempted to play it once, and I didn't like it. Like, I liked the idea of it, and I didn't like the game.
One of my fondest memories of YouTube is me and Spycakes playing Islands together. And then they changed the entire game to be like more like a mobile game with like mini games and stuff, and it just lost its
I remember where it went free to play. Yeah.
So that game got ruined for me, but it's one of my fondest memories. I think this might be even before I knew you.
Probably. I guess. Does it count if it's a game that like you just looked forward to and it turned out to be very bad?
I think so.
Okay. You know, I have to say, probably, this is going to sound bad. I didn't look forward to a lot of, like, games other than, like NASCAR games.
Yeah.
And, like, the first when the 360 came out, like, that was next gen at the time.
Right.
And they announced one. I was like, oh, this is going to be the greatest. It's going to look great. And it was the worst game I think I've ever... I've never, like, put it in, and I was so disappointed after 30 minutes of playing it. It was released by EA, and it was the buggiest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've really fallen out of love with like EA games, Ubisoft.
Well, you saw Ubisoft.
Any AAA game.
The Ubisoft stock prices have gone way down.
It's like everything's just a rushed mess, and the only thing that looks good about them is like sometimes I enjoyed the big open worlds and the cutscenes, and everything else like the gameplay part is just like, why doesn't anything work?
The problem is companies are getting too greedy, so everything's about profit. Everything's about like. If you notice, oh, by the way, that is a big water park on the left side.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, you can see the top of it.
Snaps, look at that. That's
pretty
so cool.
Yeah, the problem is that, like, I've never, like, we used to load up games, you used to just go in and play the game, and now it's like you have to go through, like, 20 screens of, like, almost like battle passes and DLC, and it's just like, I haven't even started the game yet, and you're like, well, do you want to buy the season pass and the battle pass? It's like, no, let me play the game first.
I wish games had unlockables that you just earned instead of buying. Like, remember Mario Golf on the 64? You had to like get like a certain amount of like birdies or holes in ones to unlock Metal Mario or whatever.
Yeah.
That was good times.
I think that's what was kind of okay. I'm gonna say a game that came out of nowhere. This is actually gonna shift topic a little bit. Astrobot. That's a new game that has come out that I think is absolutely... And, you know, I was complaining about AAA games the other day because after Test Drive and their server issues, I was like, I don't want to play this crap. But Astrobot is amazing.
Astrobot.
You should go check it out. If you have a PlayStation, go check it out.
I do have a PlayStation. Unplugged, sitting right here to my left.
Honestly, it's just amazing. If you like Mario 64 and stuff like that, it's like a modern version of that. Oh, so I almost just flew off into a ditch.
I saw that in my rearview mirror, dude. I was like, what the?
Well, I had to get around that car. All right, we are going forward here. All right, I'm going to get the next question.
Okay, go ahead.
One was, what countries have you been to? And I'm
only America.
I've only been in America.
Yeah.
And how did you two get to know each other? I think that was through Spy.
Yeah. I met Spycakes on Reddit back in like 2015 or 16, and then he introduced me and you.
Yeah, that's how I met him there. Yeah, it was through Reddit. I had to think about it for a second. Little Rock, we're taking the exit to the right here. Little Rock Airport.
Oh, thank you for saying that.
No, but that was one of the things.
There's arrows here. I don't know if I go through that.
Oh yeah, I see. No, we're not supposed to go. Okay, that's weird. That must be one of those things when they add another state, you'll be able to take that.
Yeah.
Okay. That was weird. We almost died there. Okay.
Before people ask, I met Brandon in my comment section.
Oh, yeah. You met Brandon in your comment section.
And I introduced him to you guys.
Uh-huh. I remember the first day. It was awkward. It always is awkward when you, like, play with somebody for the first time.
Oh, I got a question. People were asking if I would ever bring another person to the group, or if we would. Not me, specifically.
Is that a question for me or a question for you?
That was a question for the podcast.
Okay.
Will we ever bring a fourth person to the group?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I don't think so either. We're in Little Rock, by the way.
Are we? Okay, so we're past. All right, so this is like this is Arkansas's big time to shine, because all I've seen are small town, which I have nothing against it. I love the small towns, but is there gonna be something in here? Like, I don't know.
I see a bridge. There's a big bridge
to
the right.
Hold on, I'm coming up over the overpass here, so I probably ain't gonna see that.
I can see town hall, maybe a city hall. I'm not sure.
Any viewers that live in Arkansas, what's the deal with Arkansas? Like, what's the big thing here? What do y'all do for fun? What do we do here?
Yeah. You know what I do for fun in Arizona?
Go outside and burn.
I stay inside and play video games. Let's go, baby.
There we go.
Honestly, this place is beautiful, dude. I love this.
Yeah, it's a nice area. I like it. I like everything. Yeah. I like the small towns. It's all been nice.
Helicopter flying over.
See that. Nice old river here.
Oh, yeah.
What river is this?
That is going to be the Mississippi. The Mississippi River, sir.
Is this the Mississippi River running through here?
Oh, yeah. It goes all the way throughout the entire state. If you follow the Mississippi, you'll actually hit Canada.
Wait, is that real?
Right here, by the way. Oh, yeah. That's real. You can look it up.
I've crossed the Mississippi, but I crossed it in Mississippi.
It's not real. I was lying.
Are you lying? Gosh darn it. This is why I can't believe you with half the stuff that you say.
When I was growing up for the podcast, I was my family was very religious, so we had to go to church and everything, right?
Uh-huh.
And then I saw so many horror movies where like churches were like always where like scary stuff would happen.
Did you become afraid of the churches?
Yes.
Ooh.
And even now when I see a church, like if I go to a town and there's like a bunch of churches and some of them look kind of abandoned, I'm like, ooh.
You want to hear something creepy?
Children of the Corn land. What's up?
So I went to a Catholic school.
Yeah.
Which like nobody knows. I don't go to church anymore, but I went to a Catholic school, and they had, it was like really old. Like I think the school was built in like the 20s or 30s.
Mm-hmm.
They had one of those, I think it's called a convent, where the nuns used to live. Even though by the time I was in school, there really was like no nuns left. They had like more just normal teachers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that place was creepy. You would go in there, it's cold. It was always cold. It had like a little chapel in there, but it was all like really run down and abandoned because nobody was really using it. But we had to go in there because they put like supplies or something in there, and they would occasionally send like somebody like, hey, you need to go get something out of there. And nobody ever wanted to go. It was creepy in there.
Oh, I bet.
Like if you got in there, you ran through, you grabbed your stuff, and you ran out.
Oh, I turned my truck off on accident.
How do you turn your truck off on the road?
I was getting a call from a spam call, so I reached over to get my phone, and then when I put my hand back on the keyboard, I hit the wrong button.
All right.
Hello.
You said you had some questions from your comments. Did you got yours pulled up? I want to answer from both.
Can I pull over to the side of the road while I do it?
All right, we're going to pull over. We're going to pull up OB's comment section. I don't feel right just doing them from mine, but keep spamming topics down below. Even if they're juicy topics, we'll occasionally answer those too.
Yeah.
Let's pull over. We're going to pull over for comments here.
Okay.
What is happening on the highway?
Hey, what's going on here, bro?
Did you see a car turned around? Okay, you said you got some comments, right?
Yeah, okay. Have you ever been demonetized or gotten a strike?
Okay, so here's a fun fact. You ever have those games where the game where they ask you, well, where did that go?
Yes.
People Playground. I can't play.
That got demonetized for you, huh?
I got age restricted on several videos.
Yeah.
Like,
see, mine is Dead by Daylight.
Which that's weird because that one's not as violent. Like it's violent, but I feel like we've done worse.
Dead by Daylight and Maneater. I actually have like 7 of both of those videos. So I have like 14 unreleased videos that are both age restricted and demonetized that I can't release.
That was the thing, is I liked People Playground. I liked playing it, but every time I play it, and everybody's like, well, you just turn off like this and that. I'm like, well, it actually made the game less fun when people didn't explode into bloody chunks. And
sometimes, sometimes you can show no blood, but I think it's like the title of the game could sometimes get you demonetized.
Yeah, I tried to, on the tail end of me playing it, when it was getting demonetized and age restricted a lot, I started kind of toning it down when I was doing, where it wasn't as over the top and violent. It was still getting age restricted. And then like, I'll still occasionally to this day, one of those videos will get popped and they'll either get demonetized or completely age restricted. So I was like, I felt like not safe doing that on the channel, because I was like, I feel like if you get too many of those, YouTube starts to think that your whole channel is like, you know, violent. So I was like, I just can't play it anymore. So I always have people ask me, where did it go? It's like, it's YouTube's fault on that one.
I mean, dude, on my second channel, I've played games with swear words, tons of gore, and it's like, oh, YouTube's totally fine. But I play Maneater with a shark, and it's like, uh-oh, nah,
it doesn't make any bit of sense. Does not make any bit of sense.
With a B, by the way. Just so
but YouTube picked that up as something else.
Yeah, see, now this one's gonna get demonetized.
Imagine getting demonetized on an ATS.
I also don't get, because sometimes YouTube will hear me say like, I'll say a word, but it'll mishear me and think I said a bad word, and it's demonetized. But then you watch other YouTubers who curse constantly, and they're totally fine. So what's going on here? What's up with that?
Weird. I feel like they whitelist certain channels where it's like, okay, these people are okay no matter if they're going to cuss or not. And I feel like there's channels that they're allowed to get away with stuff like that, because it's like YouTube just trust them, where it's like they're not going to say anything too over the top.
Too over the top, yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we're in like a traffic jam. I swear it looks like it's going to rain.
Have you ever gotten videos that were fine for years and then all of a sudden just get demonetized like 6 years later? And you're like, what? Why?
One of my biggest Gmods, it was one of the FNAF ones. It got demonetized a couple months ago.
Was that the VR one?
No.
Oh, the one with me and you and Brandon?
No, I think it was the one where it was like one of the first ones that we did with Spy, where we went into the, it was the FNAF, like the FNAF 1 map. Yeah, that video was like one of my best videos. I swear that video's probably got like 7, 8, 9 million views, and it got demonetized not too long ago.
What's funny is, that's one of my best videos too.
Yeah. I don't get it. Like, it's so hard sometimes to figure out which, well, by the way, we're taking the exit here. It's so hard a lot of times to figure out like what you can and can't play.
I got another question in the comment section.
Go ahead.
They said, have you ever had beef with another YouTuber? Oh my goodness. Sorry.
Yeah, this truck in front of me checked up really bad. Have I ever had beef with another YouTuber?
Do you remember my beef with a YouTuber? You remember? Start with a C?
Start with a C. Oh, I remember. Oh my goodness, that's been forever. I've had a couple of YouTubers where I've heard like one or two of them take like a shot or two at me, and I'm like, dude, I'm not doing this. And most times it's younger YouTubers where it's like they're immature, like children, essentially, that just have platforms, and it's just like, I'm not doing it. It's like, dude, I'm 30 something years old. I'm not going to be fighting with a 20-year-old kid. I'm not doing it. Like, no, I'm not, like, jeez. The thing is, like, you almost want to parent them instead of like fighting with them and be like, dude, just shut up. I remember your beef. Though. That was kind of fun.
Should I even say that? I don't want people to go over there and start it up again, because it's been like 7 years and we're totally cool now. Just
explain the story. You don't have to name the name of the person.
But, okay, so basically, there's a guy who played a certain game, and I also played a certain game, and we did the same thing in the game. He did it first, admittedly, but I wasn't copying what he did. I was copying another YouTuber, because I was like, this is a cool idea. And then the first YouTuber who did it, he went on this huge rant. He had like a mental breakdown saying everyone was copying him and we're all using him for views and everything. And it's like, bro, don't all YouTubers just copy each other anyways?
That's the thing is, a lot of people think they own an idea. Even if it's like a broad idea, they're like, oh, that person copied. I was like, if that's really what's bothering you on YouTube, you as an individual you're probably very immature. It's YouTube. Everybody's going to wind up either running the same idea or copying. Like, sometimes they do it by, they don't even mean to. They didn't see XYZ person's video. They just wound up having a similar idea, and it's like, oh, you copied him. And it's like, oh my goodness.
Well, the drama got worse when he told his entire audience to come bomb my channel with dislikes and hate comments. So that was fun.
That's where it got screwed up. And now I think you could get, YouTube will get onto you for doing that now, I think. I don't think you're allowed to do anything like that.
I mean, to be fair, I only had like 500K subs back then. It was many years ago, and I've just let it go.
Hey, you know what? We're just going to assume that person at the time was immature and he probably learned his lesson.
Should I go beat him up? Actually, I can't. If you've seen pictures of this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty big.
Take me out quick. Take both of us out.
But we're just going to hope that person's mature now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like us. We are mature now. We're almost here.
Yeah, we're almost done with the run. I almost want to drive to one more town just to unlock it like another. Maybe once we drop this load off, we'll just no trailer it over to the next town just to kind of have it unlocked. I think we're up in the top.
Short.
Yeah, I mean, we literally just drove through almost the whole state because I think this one took us from the lower left part of the state up to the upper right. I'll look at a map and yeah, let's just drop to. I mean, my job's literally only worth like $8,000 or $9,000.
Same.
It wasn't a big job. I just wanted to drive through Arkansas just to see what it looked like.
I do want to check how my employees are doing, though.
Oh, yeah, I got my one employee. I think I said last episode I was going to hire another one, but I kind of chickened out. I needed to wait. Oh, there's a train coming.
Choo-choo.
Yep. Oh, but just go park yourself in front of it. Test it out.
No. That's old OB. I'm now new OB.
Well, how much this series used to cost me? Like, I'm not doing stuff like that. I have my windshield wiper.
Yeah, remember our first playthrough of this when we just like tried to stop the train and did stupid stuff and we was in debt like $600,000?
Yeah. You know what's bad is I think I am literally still on the same save.
We are. Yeah. We made a huge comeback.
This is the save from 2016. Like, I've always had Burger Inc., I think. Come on, let's go.
This is the same save for me, too.
That's actually insane thinking about it. Isn't that cool when you go to a game that's had like either like a cloud save or it's the same machine and then you see a save that's like 5 or 6 years old and you're like, what the heck? It's like when somebody goes back and saves. It's like when somebody goes back and finds like their old Minecraft world.
Oh, dude. Okay. Listen, this is gonna sound really dumb, but I've been really getting into Minecraft horror videos.
Yep, that's dumb.
Some of them are actually very scary. I was watching a mod. Something about the anomaly, and I'm like, whoa, this is creepy. Oh, jeez.
I don't think I've ever been terrified by a Minecraft mod where I'm like, you know what, this is scary.
I feel like if I played it and I was by myself, I would be super scared for like 10 minutes, and then I'll get used to it.
Yeah, that's pretty much how that goes with most horror games, especially something that looks like Minecraft. It's like, oh man, this is spooky. Then 10 seconds later, you're just like,
you got to add the shaders and make it look really realistic.
I mean, even with the shaders, you still see the squares.
Well, it's like Herobrine, right? But it's like he's always like peeking around like the corners and stuff with like scary sound effects, and like he turns into like a giant monster later on. It's really creepy, bro. It's actually really creepy.
Wow,
there's the boiled one.
Something that makes actually makes it sound interesting, which it's gonna take a lot for Minecraft to do that because I don't really like the game anymore.
Yeah.
By the way, where do you want to go? So we have a
your mom's house. Sorry.
Well, we're not going there. You can got Pine Bluff. We could drive down to there. Or we can go to Harrison.
You pick. I'll follow you.
Pine Bluff sounds exciting because you said something about pines.
I did say pines.
So if you want to mark your map for Pine Bluff whenever you can, and then we'll just drive down there. We'll talk a little bit more, and then we'll wrap up.
I ain't marking none. I'm just driving with the free wind, baby.
Where are you going?
Back roads, baby.
Obi, that is a grass alleyway.
Yeah, and it worked, and I'm out. But this, and I'm out.
Oh, no. Not more grocery store sim.
By the way, had a new update.
I don't know if this video is coming out after or before, but we might have already played the new update. It's a bakery stuff, I think.
Bakery.
Yeah, look how fast I got out here, Obi.
Yeah. Well, I literally stopped there for like 10 seconds. I could have been out like a minute ago. Slow down. I haven't marked my map, so I got to follow you. Slow down, sweetie.
So you're gonna just follow me over there?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I would have taken a short job, but I want to drive over there. We can drive really fast now, so that's always nice.
Is there ever a series you wanted to record?
This thing is 3 hours away. Really?
Well, we better get moving.
Okay, I'm gonna hold it wide. Oh, geez, turn to the left.
My goodness.
Sorry,
okay.
everybody.
We're gonna die.
Now, what were you saying? What's the next question for you? I'm gonna pull up some more, by the way.
Yeah, was there ever a series that you wanted to record but just gave you non-stop problems and was just a nightmare to get started?
I'm sure there's been something that where
Evil Nun.
Evil Nun. I bet you I've had something where I was like, I want to record this, but it's so broken.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't think of it, to be honest with you.
There's something.
I mean, Test Drive I didn't get to record it. I mean, I wanted to record it. I was going to record it when it was in the early access thing. Not like early access as in like Well, the game clearly isn't finished, but it was early access, as in like if you paid, which they just gave me a key, but if you paid money, you get to play it early. I was like, oh yeah, you can get in here and play it early. I never got to play it. I still have yet to play it. I have it installed on my machine and everything. I have not played it yet. I mean, I'm sure it's better. It's just maybe the servers have stabilized a little bit, but I don't know. I just lost interest.
I did that. Yeah, mine was Evil Nun. I was doing a series on my second channel, Evil Nun, and I would beat up to the current end of the game, and then the game would get updated, add more chapters, but it deleted my save file every single time. So I've literally beaten Evil Nun from the start to the end like 40 times.
That sounds horrible.
Maybe not 40. That's a huge exaggeration. Maybe like 5, 6.
By the way, we are. Dude. Oh yeah, we're exiting to the right here. I'm about to say we're gonna exit only.
I have trauma from it.
Oh, I got a good question here. So, can you talk about it? Say if we didn't do YouTube, what would you be doing right now, like job-wise and all that?
I would probably still be working for UPS, and I would actually probably become a truck driver.
I tried to go into the oil field, but right when I graduated from college, like in the oil technology stuff, it immediately, like the oil crashed. I want to say it was right around 2014, I think.
So we're saying this because that's the fields like we kind of grew up in and we're kind of educated in. But is there like a dream job you would have taken?
I want to drive race cars.
Oh, you want to be a race car driver? I wanted to be a voice actor.
You sit there and scream at people?
Well, you scream into a microphone. So basically what I do now.
Yeah, but see, you're essentially doing it now, so, you know.
But instead of screaming at cartoons or anime, I scream at you.
Yeah, so you just yell at me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's how this works. By the way, I forgot how fast these trucks can go.
I know, right?
We're exiting right here.
Yeah, I'm following you.
Okay, I let off a little bit there for a second. I just want to drive to the next town. I'm just enjoying this, having some fun here. But yeah, I guess that kind of answers that question. Anything else? Other topics? Oh, here's one.
Okay.
New topic. Your thoughts on your channel and how they affect your life. I would assume affect and change your life.
Oh. Huh? Yeah, my channel has I went from being like completely broke, working two jobs at the same time. Okay. And then getting to do this has been like literally a dream come true. And sometimes I wake up and I'm like, man, I don't want to record. But then I stop myself and I'm like, you don't want to play a video game for like an hour? Like, just go record.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. Sometimes I get in my mind and I take it for granted, and then I have to pause and be like, dude, I'm like super blessed and lucky.
Yeah, I don't know if I could even. So I'm gonna pass this one here. No, I'm not supposed to be passing right here.
Yeah, that's a double solid yellow line.
Yep. I don't know if I can even. I mean, it's essentially the same thing. Like, I don't know if I can even add to that.
Yeah. Like, I have my moments. There's some days I just get up and I'm like, I don't want to do nothing.
Yeah, I mean, I still have that too.
I'd say the only thing with being a YouTuber is there's a lot of things that come with it that you don't understand until you get into it. Like taxes and the financial side of things. Like, it gets very complicated.
Yeah, it's just making sure you hire an accountant that knows how much money you owe.
Yeah, but when you start YouTube, that's like the last thing you're thinking about. Is like, I'm gonna need an accountant one day. I'm gonna have to start an LLC. I gotta start a business. The
first thing I didn't start the business at first, but I thought immediately about taxes, and I was like, all right, I'm setting like 33% aside for taxes.
Yeah, and then COVID happened, and you had that explosive month where you made a lot of money, and then you go to the accountant guy, and they're like, yeah, you owe this much, and you're just like, oh no.
Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's to add to that. I mean, it's as far as like, are you gonna retire, Obi? How long do you want to do this?
I plan to go until I literally just have to stop for some reason.
I want another 5 years. If I get another 5 years, I'd be happy.
Yeah, 5 years would be great. But I mean, I'll go past that.
I think at some point I'm gonna actually be like, I want to do something else.
Probably, honestly, I play video games a lot in my free time. I don't know. I just like it.
That's one thing that YouTube's actually kind of ruined for me. I don't play video games nearly as much in my free time. I feel like
still do.
By the time I'm done, I'm like, I want to just go do something else. Hey, you know what? It did one good thing, though. It motivated me to play guitar more, because that's the thing I go to do. I'm like, I don't want to play video games, so I'm going to go play guitar.
A lot of people ask me what I play in my free time. They didn't really, it was like a question on the podcast, but you just kind of answered that. Do you play anything in your free time?
I think I said I play like iRacing and stuff like that. I'll try to get into some sim racing.
I play a lot of Factorio, and the new Factorio update comes out. The space update comes out next month. So I'm super excited, but I'm not excited because it's when I'm in Dallas with you. And I also play a lot of Teamfight Tactics.
Yo, hey, we got one of those little points you can take a picture at. Wait, is it below us? Oh, I think it's below us.
You want to take a picture? Want to take a picture with me? A selfie?
No, I think it's actually below us. How do you... Oh, I think you have to take this road to the right.
Oh,
I mean, we haven't gotten any screenshots yet. Maybe this is about where we call this trip. Don't run in the back of me. We gotta turn off this.
I'm not going to.
We gotta turn off this like scary road. What? Wait, what's the photo gonna be here? Like, what are we taking a picture
Completely out of fuel. I just realized.
You're out of fuel?
Well, I got enough.
Enough to at least get to this photo spot?
I'm in the red, but I'm just now in the red.
I don't know how you don't prep that each time.
Did I tell you I took a $100,000 paying job the other night?
Uh-huh.
Off of camera. When it was
Did you do it all? Did you finish it though?
Yeah. It took me 4 hours, 3 to 4 hours or something like that.
What is this place?
Crazy. Oh, let's take a picture together. Oh, there is collision here.
Yep, there is definitely collision here.
I didn't think there was collision here.
Oh, it's just like one of those I saw Arkansas things. Okay.
Well, I got 7% damage. So I'm a little upset now.
I think this is where we're gonna have to end this before you run into me anymore. But we'll be back. Maybe next episode we'll make it a point to try to stay in Arkansas and do some more Arkansas jobs.
Yeah, we'll do like 2 or something because it's kind of small, maybe.
Yeah, it is a very small place, so we'll have to plan out like 2 areas to like go back and forth. That way we can just cover all the cities, or at least most of them.
Yeah, let me look at this. I want to look at the photo thing. My viewers need to see the photo thing.
Yeah, it's just a cutscene of the dam here. Be a little bit more impressive if it was daylight out.
Oh, true. True. It's kind of dark.